Hi, this is Sudhir. This is C#.NET do-while loop tutorial. Do-while loop is similar to while loop except that it checks its condition at the end of the loop. That means we are going to have the condition at the end in do-while, whereas in while loop we are going to have it at the starting. That means do-while loop is guaranteed to execute at least one time. Then the loop repeats till the condition is true. That means we are going to have the condition at the end of the loop. If it is true, the loop will be repeated and it keeps on repeating, executing the statements till the condition is false. Here we have a syntax for do while loop. Do is a keyword followed by open braces and close braces. Inside that we have to write the statements which has to be executed repeatedly. At the end we are going to have while of condition and a semicolon, because after the while condition we are going to end the statement. So here is the program for do while loop. Here I have taken a variable int I equal to 0. Do console.writeLine of I, that means I want to print the value inside I. After that I want to increment the value inside that it as well. At the end I'm going to write a condition while I less than or equal to 5. That means initially the value is 0. Inside that, after it's printing 0, it is incremented by 1. That means the value inside I is become 1, and the while loop is checking the condition as I less than or equal to 5. Next 2 less than or equal to 5. 3 less than or equal to 5. Like that it will execute till the value of I becomes 6. That is how do is done first, followed by the while condition. That is why it is called as do while. So let us check the difference between while and do while loop. In while loop, a block of code is executed till the condition is satisfied. In do while loop, the code is executed at least once and then repeatedly it is executed till the condition is satisfied. That was the difference of execution, because condition is written at the top of the while loop and do while it is at the end. And the second difference is in while condition is checked first, then the code is executed. In do while, the execution taken first, then the condition is checked. Because of this reason, we say that in do while the code is executed at least once, whereas in while loop we can't say whether it gets executed or not. It is based on the condition. Now I'm going to show you a difference of while and do while, and a do while example in my C# program in Visual Studio. So I'm going to open a console application. I'm going to zoom in. This is a C# program console application. In the main method I'm going to write some code. I have a variable int I equal to 0. Here I want to write a do while condition here. First in the do I'm going to write console.writeLine of print the value inside I, and also I have to write an increment statement because this is do while. In the while I want to add a condition here. It's I less than or equal to 5. Till it is less than or equal to 5, the condition is executed, and semicolon at the end is mandatory for do while. After that I'm going to write console.readKey because the output screen has to be stay there till I press a key. Now I'll execute and the output is going to be from 0 to 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is printed on the output screen because it's a loop executed from 0 to 5 repeatedly, because if the value is 6, the loop will be break because the condition will become false. Till then it can be executed. Now I'm going to keep a breakpoint here to see how it's going to work. Initially the value of I equal to 0. I'm going to pin the value of I. So the value of I is pinned here, and also I want to pin the condition here to check whether the condition is true or not. So first the value is printed as 0, then it is incremented. Now you can say I++ is I become 1. Next the condition is checked, it is true because 1 is less than or equal to 5. The I values become 2 now. I value is changed to 3, 4, then to 5, and finally to 6. You can see the condition become red because it is changing. I less than or equal to 6 less than or equal to 5 is false. Then it comes out of the do while loop because while condition is failed. That is the reason why we can see 0 to 5 is the output on the output screen. Now what I'll do is, let's write the condition like this. I should be greater than 0. I should be less than 0. I'm doing some modifications in my code to make it simple because I want to show the difference between while and do while now. You can see I have a variable int I with a value as 1. Do is used to print the value inside I. After that I'm checking a condition, I less than or equal to 0. 1 is not less than or equal to 0, that means condition is failed, but still you can see it is printed once. I'm going to write some concatenated text here. It's a do while. This is inside a do while. Now I'm going to write one more here. I'm going to use a while loop. While loop looks like this: while I less than 0, the same condition. While is condition first, followed by the statement. Here I'm going to write some statement, the same statement with while here, while text. Now that is not printed. I'm writing a comment as not printed. It will not be printed because you can see the condition is executed first in while loop. If the condition is executed first, it will be failed, so you can't say at least once it will not be printed. Whereas this, in this case, do is done first, next the while condition, so you can see the output will be once printed on the output screen. Anyway, even though while loop is not repeated continuously. I'm going to execute and keep a breakpoint as well. You can see I'll be going step by step. In do, it is going inside so that it will print do while of 1. Next the condition is checked. As it failed, it moved to the next one. Here first the condition is checked, it is failed, so it's coming outside and no statement is printed with the while loop. In the output screen you can see only do while of 1, the while do while statement is printed but not the while. This was the difference. For do while loop, the code is at least executed once, whereas in while loop, it is not executed if the condition is not satisfied. Thank you.